If you have $10,000, putting it in the stock market might return a few $100s this year. But if that same money buys a technical skill that increases your salary by $20,000 every year, the stock market return is a fraction of your true potential. By choosing passive index funds before upgrading your own earning power, you are missing out on 90% of the wealth you could have built. Top earners do not build their fortunes on index funds alone. They focus on building asymmetric leverage into their own ability to produce. They turn their personal capacity into a high-performance engine before they worry about the broader market. Extract value from reading by treating it as a way to download decades of operational experience. Studying the exact mechanics of how a business failed or succeeded allows you to absorb years of market patterns in a single afternoon. This comparison chart shows the value of direct mentorship. Figuring things out through your own trial and error is a jagged, expensive path. A conversation with an operator who has already succeeded acts as a protective shield, helping you bypass the costly mistakes that usually drain a new business. When your current skills only generate a standard wage, compound interest feels like a 30-year waiting room. Upgrading your human capital is the necessary first step to escaping that slow lane. Once you begin increasing your individual value, the next move is to deploy your capital into high-caliber human networks. A true professional network functions as a private liquidity line. When the economy slows down and automated software starts discarding resumes, the most valuable opportunities move exclusively through trusted, pre-vetted relationships. Building these relationships requires deliberate maintenance. This means investing capital into hosting private dinners or helping peers with their goals without asking for immediate return. This social capital acts as a safety net that protects your career. The returns on these trusted relationships often compound at a rate that public stocks struggle to match. Expanding beyond your local network requires a global perspective and specialized technical capabilities. Spending time in high-growth global hubs like Singapore or Dubai will reset your baseline for what is possible. Witnessing how different countries handle property rights and logistics shatters your local assumptions and gives you a competitive advantage that stays with you. At the same time, you must acquire hard technical skills like workflow automation or financial modeling. If a $5,000 certification increases your yearly earning capacity by $30,000, you have created an asset that no market crash can take away. These skills lose their value if you are running on cognitive fatigue. Negotiating complex deals while exhausted is like driving a performance vehicle with contaminated fuel. Investing in your physical health directly protects the quality of your decision-making. Even the best technical expertise is limited if you cannot sell. Mastering the architecture of a transaction, how to pitch, handle objections, and close a contract ensures that your value is actually realized. Combining a global mindset, specialized hard skills, and physical endurance creates a level of career resiliency that standard wages can never provide. Now that you have built these skills and systems, you must rigorously test them to ensure they are solid. You truly understand a system when you can teach it to a novice without using industry jargon. Explaining a complex model to someone else acts as an intellectual audit, instantly exposing any gaps in your own logic. You also need to organize your environment. Digital and physical disorder creates a constant drain on your memory. When you clear that friction, your execution speed increases without needing more effort. Relying on trading your finite hours for a paycheck creates a hard ceiling on your economic life. There is a limit to how much you can earn if you have to be physically present for every dollar. Real financial sovereignty requires building systems that are decoupled from your physical presence. By moving your surplus income into assets that generate yield while you sleep, you ensure that your wealth continues to grow regardless of how you spend your day. As you move toward larger opportunities, your public reputation and your daily boundaries become your most important assets. Serious investors and large companies conduct deep research before they ever meet you. A curated digital profile and a high standard for your work's design signals your integrity and execution capability to people who are looking to partner with you. You should also upgrade your primary production hardware. Eliminating technical lag recovers hundreds of focus-heavy hours every year, making your tools pay for themselves almost immediately. Accepting low-value obligations just to be liked is the fastest path to mediocrity. You must protect your calendar with rigidity, eliminating unprofitable commitments so you can focus on a few massive, high-impact moves. High-earning operators win by expanding their linguistic reach to new markets and ruthlessly defending their mental bandwidth for the decisions that matter most. All of these frameworks lead to a single principle that governs your transition from building wealth to preserving your life. Early on, you spend your time to build capital, but the moment you have that capital, your strategy must invert. You must ruthlessly spend money to buy back your time. This reverse hourglass model shows how automation and assistance restore the time you would otherwise lose. You will run out of hours long before the financial system runs out of money. If you continue performing tasks that a simple software subscription could handle, you are capping your lifetime net worth. Self-investment is the primary engine of all your downstream success. By restructuring your personal balance sheet today, you ensure that you are no longer watching the market outpace your own growth.